Hello, Reject Nation. It's Greg Alba here.
And it's John Humphrey over here.
Thor Ragnarok. We have our tickets for next week. There's this featurette out called Meet the Revengers.
Oh boy.
I figured, let's get to know the Revengers a little bit. Let's just keep finding out more and more and not be surprised by anything. Although I gotta say, oftentimes with Marvel movies, when I keep seeing footage, I'm like, I don't want anything ruined for me.
But you always enjoy the clips.
But then I always enjoy the clips, and when I watch the movie, I'm always surprised.
Yeah, I feel like they do a decent job of not putting the whole thing. Like, they'll show you what one of the surprises is, but not everything surprising about it.
And today's Patron of the Day shout-out is going to go out to Tony McGuire. Keep a lookout, buds.
T. McG.
Hello, the god of death has invaded Asgard.
Oh, I miss this.
In this film, the threat of Thor is to prevent Ragnarok from occurring. Thor certainly met his match, and he needs help.
You can't defeat me.
Oh, I know. You need guys.
Oh,
So many incredible characters team up to fight Hela.
Hello.
He has to enlist the help of Loki. Surprise! His fellow Avenger, the Hulk.
Yes!
And his new ally, Valkyrie.
Don't get familiar. Valkyrie is one of many elite warriors. She meets Thor and Banner or Hulk and she becomes a part of their team. I want to be on the team. Has it got a name?
Yeah, it's called the Revengers.
Revengers?
Because I'm getting revenge. You're getting revenge. You're...
I'm just undecided. I get to play two totally different characters in this movie, which is really fun. The Hulk nature and the Banner nature, the peaceful and the warrior. There's no one without the other.
Hulk like fire, Thor like water. Kind of both like fire. But Hulk like raging fire. They're like roommates who agree and disagree and have all sorts of arguments. And that was awesome to play with.
Here we go.
Hell yeah.
Dude, this looks so much fun.
It's too bad after going to Rotten Tomatoes, I saw just how terrible the reviews are for this film.
9%.
9%. Let's flash it on the screen right there.
There you go.
9%. Yeah, apparently the visuals are
Lackluster.
very boring.
Yeah,
And Chris Hemsworth is just not interesting. It's not even really his movie.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of bleak. And
I hear Hela's a terrible villain. Easily the worst out of the
easily
MCU.
the most forgettable villain.
I heard Tessa Thompson's nothing special. It's too bad this film's a disappointment.
Yeah,
We make ourselves laugh. That sounds really cool. I mean, one thing that I've been hearing a lot of people really rave about, A, Hela, and B, Valkyrie. I feel like Tessa Thompson, for some, might steal the show. A lot of people seem to be concluding that it's still Chris Hemsworth's movie, which I'm glad to hear.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It should be a Thor movie.
And I hear it really does reinvigorate who Thor is as a character.
It's important that they do that because, you know, the Thor movies are kind of in the middle of the Marvel canon.
Yeah, beyond reinventing the tone, you got to reinvent the character along with the tone, which I'm excited for. From what I'm hearing, everything just seems like it's really well balanced.
Yeah, it's everything I've heard.
Because out of this Revengers group, Tessa Thompson is the new one. We've already seen Loki before. We've already seen Hulk before. I love how Mark Ruffalo was talking about, I got to play two different people. I'm like, is that what you've been doing?
Yeah.
Except the Hulk talks more in this and stuff.
I guess, it has to be more, maybe more of an intellectual character as well as a physical character.
He said it like it was a complete new thing. But I'm sure when I see the movie, I'll be like, okay, I get more of what you're saying.
Well, I've heard people raving about him too, you know,
Yeah.
and the like giving Hulk a substantial thing as, you know, a focal, you know, as kind of like Thor's partner.
Well, yeah, because it's less.
They make him a buddy team.
I'm excited for that.
In a weird way, I feel like Office, what was it called? Office Thor or whatever? What was that short they released?
I don't know. Living with Thor.
Yeah.
It's not called Living with Thor, but it's almost Jigsaw's
I feel like the kind of the success of that sketch they put out with him and his like roommate doing like office things, we have the success of that to thank in a way because that went over really well, it seemed like, and everyone was like, oh yeah, Thor's doing its own thing. To see them get to go nutso with that, like,
well, that was brilliant marketing because it probably has nothing to do with the actual movie itself. It establishes a tone and a different style and a sense of humor that made us all go, I wish Thor was more like this, you know?
Well, and somebody makes an Office reference in this video we watched, and it made me think directly of that, and I was like, oh, what if we treated Thor like this was a day at the office?
Yeah. Chris Hemsworth just looks like he's having a total
having a
blast.
great
He looks like
time.
he's just really having fun. That Revengers line, man, he's so funny with that delivery.
Dude.
And you know, I don't
He's great at
care
comedy. Like,
what
he-
people say about the Ghostbusters reboot. I thought he was hysterical
I was
in
about
that
to
movie.
say that too.
Yeah.
He's, I mean, I think people who don't like that movie can even agree that he is one of the shining parts of
Yeah,
it,
he's
you know?
hilarious. And shout out today for Tony McGuire over at Patreon. We
Yeah.
got to do a Google Hangout with this guy. Super, super duper friendly dude. He kind of has hair like me, just a little more beautiful.
And he lives in your favorite place in the world.
Colorado.
Yeah,
And he has a mom who I think is pretty hot.
Is that the case?
I have never seen her, but based
Nor have
off Tony's description of her, I'm going to assume she's a hot mom. So Tony's mom, if you're watching, you have a good looking son. These compliments are all over the place for you today. Tony McGuire,
Writing in.
you have a video game passion. I hope you pursue
Yeah,
video
dude.
games more often. And by pursue
You'll
video
find a
games, I
way.
mean just buy them. Don't actually pursue a career. Who needs that? Just buy more video games, play them, and then settle for some job that you're miserable with for the rest of your life.
Oh.
The American dream.
T. McG is a sweet,
Always wanted to be
genuine
something
cat.
more. That's the American dream. Well, Thor Ragnarok. Keep a lookout for our review. We'll probably do a spoiler review too, because people will want that. And we only live to give people what they want. We don't self-validate. We only look for external validation from people on the internet we have never personally seen or met. Just comments.
We are a conveyor belt.
Yeah. Subscribe to The Real Rejects. Click that notification bell. You can follow us on social media.
Yes, you can.
And please keep a lookout for our sketch that we are planning on having up by Halloween. Telling you guys, it's definitely not going to be monetized. It's got some graphic
very
stuff.
off the cuff,
Yeah. But we're really working our asses off on this sketch right now. And we just really want you guys to just watch it and share it if you really like it.
Hope you
and
dig
it'll
it.
be perfect for Halloween.
Something fun.
So, yeah, keep a lookout for that.